Right. Good afternoon, people. Right, an apology, yeah. I didn't do the stream Sunday. Wasn't feeling too good. So I hope to do one maybe this Sunday. We'll see how it goes. I know when I say I want to do things, I really do want to do things. But, you know, when you're not feeling too well or when you have insomnia, sleep, what's that word I'm trying to think of? Lack of sleep. You know, it is hard for me to do things during the daytime or nighttime. Hello, Gene. So, yeah, like, I know I was on day stream the other night. And I was on practically all bloody night. Oh, bloody hell, hang on a minute. Bathroom's making noise again. Fucking toilet. Well, if you heard a great big rumbling noise, that's my bathroom. The pipes. The pipes are piping and playing their own tune, which is giving me a bloody headache every time I go to the loo. Oh dear, I don't know. Like, not only I just heard a kid screaming his head off outside. You know, I just can't get no peace and quiet in this fucking flat. I had to end up going out and do some shopping today because I hadn't done it for a week. Spent another £40 on bloody shopping. And I didn't even get half of what I needed, you know, because like, I think all the prices have gone up, which is a bit of a bugger. I know the taxes are all going to go up this year in April. My rent's gone up. So, you know, I'm having a fucking bit of difficulty trying to survive as it is, and now the food's gone up and the rent's gone up and my electric's going up as well. There goes a banging upstairs as well. Ugh, what is that? That's so, yeah, we will do a ghost box in a little bit. I'm just gonna sit and chill out and try and warm up a little bit because it's bloody freezing cold. Where's my nail cutters gone? Can you hear that banging? Just listen. Oh, what's done that? I'm going to be dead quiet. That's the young one. Who remembers the TV program, The Young Ones? Yeah, that's the youngest one up there. Running around, banging about, really doing waiting. So yeah, it's been bloody cold today. Freaking freezing cold outside. I think we've got the Arctic winter. So I know the news did say we're going to get some really bad cold weather and maybe another bit of snow might head over our way. So I'm not looking forward to that. Been wanting to go out during the daytime, go down to my bushcraft, but it's just been too bloody cold. Not had enough sleep. Bloody exhausted half the time. When I went to sleep early last night actually, but I still woke up kind of early. I woke up at 7 o'clock actually. Uh, and I got up and I watched the movie True Grit, the newest one. Yeah, it's been raining a little bit here, on and off. So I watched the newer version of True Grit. Went out, done my shopping, came home, made a cup of coffee. Then I watched the old version of True Grit with John Wayne on it. So the two Grit movies I watched today. Watched a few channels. Um, Although I'm trying to keep away from it, guys. I really am trying to keep away from the bullshit drama. But I did watch a couple of videos today. Just trying to see what's going on. Luckily, I'm not involved, and I don't want to be involved. I'm just over and done with that, as people should know by now. I know I still get trolled, but what can I do about that? Nothing really. Just keep saving the screenshots and letting the officer in charge of my other case check them out if they ever need to check them out. They posted my address out again the other day. So, no, I was hoping to move. I've not told you guys, but I was thinking of moving. But it's the cost, the funding, which I don't have. So I'm stuck here for a little bit longer. How long, I don't know. But I do want to move from here. Because, I've got them banging upstairs. I've got them outside screwing their heads off. But no central heating. Apart from this this little blow fan heater. If I had the funds to move, I'd move. If someone left me like 50,000 or £100,000, I'd definitely be moving. No one tell anyone where I was moving. £90, bloody hell. Well, you talking about that? No, I mentioned about my BT account, which they're trying to charge me £234 for. I was kind of guaranteed last week that they would have it done within 3 days. Tomorrow is 7 days, and I looked on it today, and it's still £234. So they've not removed it. I'm not paying it. I've told them I'm not paying it. I've said, like, any money that I was meant to pay for, like, the 15-day, 15-day, but I gave them, like, a 2-week notice. The guy told me it should be 30-day notice, but he let me off with a 15-day notice, yeah. So I should only be paying 15 days of, like, my old contract. When I spoke to the BT guy the other day, he goes, no, what we'll do, because you're in so much trouble, trying to get this sorted out, we'll have to, like, try and waive it all for you. But then he goes, you might get charged for 30 days. I said, I'm not paying 30 days. I said, like, I might pay 15 days. That'd be like £30, but I'm not giving you my bank card. No way. My direct debit, you'd have to send me one of those gyros. And I'll do it for a gyro. But there's no way I'm going to use my bank details and my direct debit details again. So, yeah. So I've been bloody tired out over the last few days, I just can't get sleep properly, Oh, I'll tell you one thing what happened last night, and I'm not lying to you, yeah? Because I don't bullshit. I was laying in bed, right? I was just getting comfy, and something pinched my toes at the bottom. It actually, well, not pinch, but grabbed my foot. It went, say it's my foot, it went, and tried to pull my foot. Well, what the fuck? I'm just laying there. I didn't say nothing. I thought, okay. Then I heard a few, like, little knocks and taps. And I thought, yeah, fuck, I'm gonna go to sleep. If anything happens, it happens, kind of thing. But that was all what happened. So I'm wondering if, like, it might happen again tonight. If it starts happening, then I'm going to have to try and record it. But how I'm going to record it, I don't know, because my DVR's not working. Still got 3 cameras off line still. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, I still want to do a Ouija board session, but I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you what else I'm going to tell you, yeah? Last week, I was thinking about going and doing some magnet fishing. And I normally magnet fish over Clapham Common. Now, I only just noticed, I didn't go because it's too bloody wet and windy and cold. Where is it? I don't know if I can find it on here actually. Might be under Sky. Under that one. Oh yeah, here it is. So I don't know if any of you have been watching the news, but I noticed that entity surrounding you, Steve. Yeah, I won't be surprised. I have enough of them around me. But yeah, like last week, I was going to go over to Clapham Common and do some magnet fishing. And I thought, no, because it's too wet and too cold, I might have to wait until next week, being this week, see the weather gets better, but it didn't get better. Yesterday, I only just noticed on the news that some woman went missing over at Clapham Common, near the railway station, and her name was Sarah Everard. She went missing, and they say police discovered human remains in Kent. And apparently he was a police officer, and a woman that abducted her, kidnapped her, and possibly killed her. And this police officer is actually, like, being held and, like, being interviewed and that by other police officers. So have you been watching that news about that woman? Then that is a place I was going to go to last week, and I think it was the same day I was going to go when she went missing. But as I say, it's just too bloody cold, and and I don't want to go out. But the police have actually scanned all the way, or most of the way, around the Clapham Common itself, and actually, like, gone into the 3 lakes. But the thing is, they don't use magnets, do they, the police? And if there's anything that she might have dropped in there, like a purse with a photo ID, then a magnet will probably pick that up. A mobile phone even, I don't know if the magnet will pick up a mobile phone. Sometimes they do. Depends on what phone it is. I know it picks up, like, the old, like, crappy phones, mobile phones, like the old Nokias, other stuff like that. But if it's got plenty of metal around the casing, then it'll pick it up. So I'm just thinking, maybe next time when I go there, I'll keep an eye out, and see if there's any stuff there, because I think she actually did walk her past the actual boating lake while doing the magnet fishing mostly. So it'd be interesting to find out if I might find anything. Same thing, yeah, they use the divers, but that water, I know what that water's like. I've magnet fished there for years, right? And it is dark as hell in there. How the fish, which are kept in there, can see where they're going, I do not know. It's like a really dark, muddy, slimy, silty water. You can put your hand in, and your hand will come out all kind of dirty. because it's that dirty. And I actually spoke to the guy who runs most of the common and the lakes. He was the one who gave me permission to do magnet fishing. I tried to ask him if I can do milk detecting there, but he said no, because there's another guy above him, and he said he'd probably turn around and say no anyway. And the reason I can't milk detect there was because of people used to milk detect there never cover their holes up, and people kept tripping over and injuring themselves and and threatening to sue the council because of the damage people was doing when they was tripping all these holes. So, but I've got permission to do milk detecting, and I said to him one day, I said how often do you, not being funny, but how often do you change this water? Because it's really dirty, isn't it? Oh yeah, I know. He goes, we can't really change it because it just costs too much money, Even with the funding they get, they just don't have enough funding to do it. And I thought, well, can't you put some kind of event on or something, and make money that way? Well, yeah, we have done that, but we had to keep other things in perspective, in decent. We got to cut all the grass. That costs money on fuel on the the little mini kind of tractor / grass cutter machines. They got to keep the lakes kind of clean around the edges, kind of thing. Like the big fishing one down near the roadside cafe. They try to keep that tidy by cutting all the weeds down. They also do tree trimming as well, so they can but they only do the tree trimming once a year, I think, or maybe twice a year. Then every year, I think they put new plants in the big fishing pond, so it gives the wildlife somewhere to go. Although you've got fucking massive weeds at the back of the lake, they still have these big round kind of floating islands they've done. Because I've actually helped them to do that twice actually. Volunteered my free time, my services without being paid. It's quite good actually because you go out in the boat and someone jumps in, with fishing waders so they don't get soaking wet. And we're holding the actual little floating island with our hands, keeping the boat sturdy, and which is passing over the new plants. I would have thought the plants would have lasted a year at least, but they don't. So, but yeah, I was watching I was just going through YouTube channels and I saw missing woman. I thought, I wonder, and is it worth watching? I thought, yeah, let's just see what it's about, because there's an English missing woman apparently went missing a few days ago. And when they said Clapham Common, I thought, fucking hell, I was going to go up there. I think it was probably that same day I was going to go up there. And if I had done with my magnet, I could have helped the old Bill out, to drag the lakes with the magnet. To say they don't use magnets. I know they use scuba gear, but they wouldn't have seen nothing in it because it's just way too muddy. Now you can put your hand in and you might just see the top of your hand by about an inch inside the water. The rest of it, you couldn't see it. I know because I used to do all the magnet fishing there. I had a little kind of gravel milk what my mate Alan gave me when I used to go milk detecting and magnet fishing with him. And I used that, and I was dragging loads of plastic bags and some old purses, with a few coins in, credit cards and stuff like that, which were handed over to the police. Bones and bits of metal, iron bars and just so much junk in here, man. And that's just around the sides. I went in with my waders and I've got a little small hole in the waders, and my left leg always got filled up with water, which was a pain in the arse because I had to keep getting out and taking the waders off. and like squeezing the water out of my jeans, put the weights back on and jumping back in. And I found like an old battleship boat, in a lake, which I brought home because it was quite an interesting one. And I found loads of coins in there. The magnet does pick up certain coins, like the 5p's, some of the new 10p's, 1p's, 2p's. If you're lucky, you might pick up the new £1 coins, but it don't pick up the old pound coins. So yeah, I magnet fished that fucking lake, God knows how many times. And people used to come up to me and say, "Hey, you're doing a really good job there, mate." I said, "Oh yeah, I'll just helping out." "No, you're doing a good job, Showing I can't change the water over, so you can see what, get a better, kind of like, seeing what's inside." I said, "Yeah, I know, but I just can't afford it, And then like one day, and it is on this channel and on my other channel, I was like dragging the magnet along the side of the lake, and this old biddy comes up and goes, "Hello, darling, what you doing? Walking your fish?" And I said, "No, love, I'm dragging the magnet, getting all the magnetic stuff out." She goes, "Oh, I thought you were walking the fish." Oh my God. And a couple of people saw it and like on here and pissed themselves with laughter. It was quite funny actually, but I was trying not to laugh too much because I didn't really want to offend her or anything. But a lot of people used to come up to me and say, "What are you doing, mate?" I said, "I'm just like magnet fishing." "What's that? What does that entail?" I said, "Well, it's just a magnet you throw in the water at the end of the rope and you just drag out old bits of metal." "Oh, you pulled out anything interesting?" "Well, I pulled out knives, all different types of knives, like kitchen knives, carving knives, pen knives, coins, jewelry, costume jewelry and shit like that. Loads and loads of bottle taps, billions of bottle taps, nuts, bolts, you name it, I probably pulled it out." "Well, mate, you're doing a fucking great job, keep it up, And like, I must have had about the time I've done it, I say within the 2 years, I must have done it for about 6 months. And in them 6 months of doing magnet fishing, I must have had at least 100 people come up to me and say, "Oh, congratulations, well done." I never had anyone come up to me and say, "Boy, can you stop doing that? You're disturbing the fish." And I would have turned around and said, "Oh, well, you're not allowed to fish here anyway. You've got to fish in the other two lakes." And I'm not disturbing them because they're usually in the middle. I'm around the edges. But I never got any complaints. The guy who gave me permission to do it, he can come up to me and goes, "Oh, you're doing a great job, Steve." He goes, "We've had a few people come up to us and like saying that you're doing a good job." And I thought, well, trying to do my best, trying to keep the environment a bit cleaner, trying to make the water a bit cleaner, getting all that crap out. So, but it's so like, when I saw that, I thought, fuck, I wish I'd gone up there now. But it was way too cold that day. I think it was also raining as well. Right, let's see who's on here. Ian, Jane, bottom, mead of honey. I always thought we kept saying money. I don't know why I keep saying bottom made of money. I don't know. Is that the policewoman who's suspected of murder? No, it's a police officer who was suspected. And he was arrested. I can't remember what he used to do something in. I don't really want to play it because I might get done for copyright infringements or something. Yeah, but Met police officer arrested on suspicion of murdering Sarah Everard. And it was a guy, bald-headed guy. Well, I ain't seen no new news on it, I don't think, yet. Well, they found the body down in Kent. So somehow they must have, like, they think they drove her down to one place in Kent and then drove another 45 to somewhere else in Kent and then dumped her body. No, when they said remains, well, what do they mean remains? Because if it's like let's put it this way, right? Remains is like a part of a body or chopped up body or skeletal in it. Well, she can't be a skeletal because she's only been missing for just over a week. And if they think that is her body, they've not said it's her body or not because they just said body found. So it doesn't mean it is her body. What is it saying? Police discover human remains in Kent. So it doesn't say it's like her body. I don't even know if they're allowed to say if it's her body or not. Maybe her parents don't want the news to know it's her body. I don't know. So what else is there? So Jane, hello Jane. I did send what's name? She probably might be not even be awake. Let's have a look. Don't know why, but my Facebook never opens up properly. Angela sent her the link to the YouTube. I've not seen her. You know, she did. She did send me a message earlier about something which I'm not going to talk about. But yeah, she was on Facebook earlier. Depends on how big the magnet is, really, because like you know, you can get magnets that can actually, like my biggest magnet, I think, was like it could pull up 500 kilos, which probably would be like, well, it's pulled out parts of motorbikes and push bikes and a bloody door, a metal door, would you believe, from a old what are called, those boats that go along the Thames. One of those metal door from one of those great big iron poles. You know, it's pulled out knives and coins and stuff like that, as I say. So yeah, you all you got to do is just be careful. You know, don't go too close to the edge. I don't go too close to the edge until I'm like, you know, pulling in the magnet on the rope, and then I might go a bit closer. But I try to intend at least be about 2.5, 3 feet away from the edge, just in case like it gets a bit slippery. I don't end up slipping on my arse and ending up in the drink, because that Thames can be bloody deep. You know, just where the bar, that's the word I was trying to think of, was the barges, the door from the barge. Those where the barge goes along the Thames, from Kingston to Tennington, all up that way, and even further back down the other way. Yeah, you know, where the barges kind of moor up for the night. That bit of the river, there's, you know, you're talking about 10, 12 feet deep, and there is a current there as well. So you know, you just got to be careful whether you buy a magnet and go out magnet fishing. You know, there was a time when I wanted to do a part of the Thames where the gates are, and I had to get special permission to do just for a couple of hours. They said you can do a couple of hours, but you got to have like a life jacket. So I went out and bought a life jacket just to do that couple of hours, and I didn't get nothing there at all. I thought I might pull out a push bike or something, but nothing. Not even a nut, not even a bolt, not even a key. I was hoping to get one of those canal gate keys because everyone wants one. They're very collectible. Let's turn this off. Now, in a minute, we'll stick on the old ghost box. I'm just going to drink the rest of my coffee first. Water. Can they use those cameras? So I'll tell you that Clapham Common Lake. I think the deepest it goes is about 6 foot in the middle, and that's it. They probably go over my head, and I won't go to the middle because, like, you know, the silt in there would suck you in. I'm lucky in one way because all I've got to do is ask if I can take the boat out, and I did take the boat out on a couple of occasions. And when you throw your magnet in, you know, I'm trying to pull the magnet in, but the boat is being pulled towards the magnet. Really weird, you know. I was trying to find a way of like getting an anchor because I don't have an anchor on the boat, and I mentioned that to the guy who gave me permission to, you know, use the boat. I said to him, "You ain't got an anchor, have you?" He goes, "No, we keep meaning to get one, but we keep forgetting." He goes, "What kind of anchor would you say would be, you know, good enough?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "You know, when I kind of like last time used the boat, when I threw the magnet in, instead of me pulling the magnet towards me, the boat was being pulled towards the magnet. So I was going towards the magnet, and, you know, I couldn't find anything, you know, that way. And, you know, I think it's very silty in the middle." When he goes, "Oh, yeah, it's very, very silty." He goes, "You just got to be careful." So, you know, down there, I don't usually take my life jacket down there. I think they got some I can use if I ever need one. But I do need to buy myself a new pair of waders sometime because the ones I've got, it's got holes in, and I can't find that bloody hole anywhere. Just like a little pin dot, you know, kind of thing. I can't find that hole anywhere. But anyway, let's. Michael, hello, Michael. Honey. Hello, honey. That's what I meant to get the other day. Keep forgetting to get honey for when I go shopping. Sometimes I like a honey sandwich, or just get a bit of bread and stick it in honey. Hello, Jamie. How's it going, buddy? I see what they pull out using magnets. Like, I'll tell you, man. I pulled out a little small gun, one of those like little Derringers, but the part of the barrel and part of the hand grip was missing on that one. I have seen people pull out, you know, rifles and grenades and what. Not long ago, probably sometime last year, I was watching a YouTube channel I used to watch quite a lot, and they pulled out a World War II bloody bomb, didn't they? And they said, "Oh, we want their magnet back," and they was going to try to take the magnet off, and the other guy said, "No, leave it, get the bomb squad down here." Anyway, the bomb squad went there, and they said, "Yeah, it's a bomb." And he said, "Well, I want my magnet back." He goes, "Yeah, we'll give it back to you later." And I don't know if they ever did get it, but they took that to take it to a field a couple of miles away from where they got it from the river. And they coated it around, you know, surrounded with, like, you know, their own explosive, and blew it up. I'll tell you, man, it was a fucking big bang. You know, you can see shards of metal flying everywhere, glass, rocks, everything, you know. They even had to, like, evacuate the nearest, like, you know, the houses near to the farm fields, because, like, they just didn't know how much of debris would go flying everywhere, you know. But I've seen a lot of people pull out bombs and grenades. A couple of people pulled out, like, those Chinese samurai swords and daggers. I pulled out a couple of, like, little Bowie knives over at Kingston. What else? Some guy, you know, pulled out a machine gun, one of those Thompson kind of machine guns, which the Americans used to have over here when they was over here during the World War II. Helmets, you know, World War II helmets. I think a couple of people pulled out some, what are they called? Medals. So it's surprising what you can pull out with a magnet. Shame it doesn't pull out fucking gold and silver, man. Everyone wish that, you know, you could get a magnet that pulls out gold and silver. So if you go to a place where people use it for swimming or like bathing, you know, kind of thing, then you might be lucky to pull some like jewelry out. But for that kind of stuff, people go, you know, and like do diving. Quite a lot of channels where they go diving in rivers and lakes, where people go, you know, for parties and picnics and stuff like that. I don't think the chat shops are open, are they? I don't think my ones are. The one I used to buy some of the games from ain't open. He's still shut. But last time I went, like I said, I don't know more. You know, if you're getting more, sell them. Well, because I've got too many now. Got a fucking box of them. And it wasn't just for me. You know, I bought from CEX and I bought from the Car Booty. Got so many, I don't know what to do with them. Got a couple of consoles, so I'm going to try to put a couple of like little package deals together. Give one to my grandson. And the other one I might try selling. I don't know yet. Oh, we used to like, me and Alan hasn't done any kind of like milk detecting or magnet fishing for over a year, yeah. And, you know, he has like kept in touch with me on the odd occasion. And I said to him, like, you know, last time I spoke to him was about a month ago, I think. And I said to him, when are we going to meet up again? He goes, well, you know, when the weather gets a bit better and, you know, I'm a bit more free, then I'll let you know, because he's meeting a new partner that I think he said, and like, you know, he's still, you know, he's got his son that he goes and visits quite a lot. Plus he's working as well. So, you know, he's a bit of a difficult thing to, you know, get the spare time, I suppose. But I introduced him to do fishing as well, you know, like he always wanted to do fishing. So, you know, he asked me what kind of fishing he wanted to get, and I gave him an idea. He went out and bought fishing gear. Met him over at Kingston. I told him to get a fishing license as well, which I think he bought like a week one, because he didn't know if he was going to like fishing. And I showed him how to do the fishing. He bought the wrong fishing wire. So I had to give him my own well, like, you know, I always carry spare fishing wire. So I put my spare fishing wire on his rod. He cast out and caught 2 fish before I bloody caught anything. Jamie bugger. But yeah, I want to go back up there, you know. Do some more magnet fishing and milk detecting up there sometime. when the weather gets better, you know, longer daytimes and sunny days, I'll be going out to my bushcraft and doing stuff up there. Take my metal detector as well. Take a camera and EVP recorder and maybe a K2 and do a little bit of ghost hunting up there. Oh yeah. There's like a charity kind of like recycle bin outside the betting shop near Lidl's. Probably about 30 seconds away from Lidl's. It's outside the betting shop, and I actually found 2 Xbox 360s there, and one worked and one didn't work, and it had games. So I thought, well, I'll have those because they ain't supposed to put electronics there. It's supposed to be clothing only. But there was a bag of stuff there earlier. Because I noticed as I walked past, I thought, But it looked like, broken electronics. I think one of them was like a broken coffee blender or something. So I walked past, went and got my shopping, came back, and it'd been empty. Like, the stuff which was outside, coffee thingy-majig, had already gone. So someone must have gone along and emptied it. No, it's the one near Stratton Vale. Right, let's stick the old Afterlife box on. I don't really want to seem to be rude and, try to communicate with that Sarah person. If it comes through the ghost box, then I can't help that. But no, if we do hear the name Sarah Everard come through the ghost box, then I might ask something. But that's only if it ever comes through. So.
No.
Right, hello spirits. Who's with us tonight? Anyone around? Anybody about? Enormous. What's enormous? I'm not using echo right now. What's enormous? Things. Enormous things. Well, what kind of things? 2002. What's so special about 2002? Anina. Hello, Anina. Hello, Angela.
Password.
All right, well, I ain't going to go up there. Just put some stuff in the vacuum charity shop. So what's going on in the spirit world? Anything new? But you can ask spirits to help you to connect with Sarah. Yeah, but we don't know if
Raised up has to be
what the police are saying, if that is their body. And I don't want to be trying to communicate with the person if she's not dead.
Born.
Oh yeah, work bank.
So
Is anyone around? Anything you want to tell me? Any news? And she what? And she left what? Emph. EMPATH. Emph. I can't make that any bigger. No, it won't go any bigger. Oh, bloody bloody knees hurting again. Can you tell me what the weather's going to be like tomorrow? What's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Sarah was the name of the ghost. Run. You know, probably like in a couple of weeks' time, another 2-3 weeks' time, then I might try and communicate with her if she has been. What's that? Cone into. Oh, concentrate. Well, I'm trying to concentrate. If they say it's her, then maybe in about 3 weeks' time, I might try. I don't know.
Bridget.
Saying about bridges. Hello, shrimp. Hello, bad banana. Anything interesting in the news? 14. What's that?
Ow.
I've been watching that Curious World quite a lot, actually. I've actually bookmarked, well, not bookmarked it, but subscribed to the channel because there's a lot of good stuff on it. Happy? Are you happy? Who's happy? Broken. Interest, I think it said.
So what happened?
I don't know. What happened? You tell me what happened. Weather. Yeah, well, I asked you what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. What's it going to be like?
Yourself.
I'll leave her. Is there a time in the spirit world? Do you still have like a 24-hour clock in the spirit world, or is there no time whatsoever?
Why don't you?
Why don't you what? Why don't I what? Find. I think it said military. Why don't you find military?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling bloody tired now.
Still.
She was puking her bloody mothballs up in here earlier. Had to clear that bloody mess up. Bloody cat. Because she's molting and she keeps washing herself all the time. Every time she washes herself, when she's molting, she's getting all that air stuck in her throat. Students. Now, funny enough, I was watching a crime thing about students yesterday, where a lot of students got killed in America.
Day long. Look at it.
Look at what?
Hunker through.
The entire Pennsylvania.
The growth.
Foliage. Don't lay down.
Portions.
Hey.
Height. Did it say height? Yes. Children. I are children. Well, if you class children as teenagers,
Straight on.
as in college, well, like what? College students. I forgot what one I also watched. One which was about the murders in Australia. Oh, I tell you what. Hang on, let me just stop this for a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to stop it for a minute. Know that guy who played the killer on Wolf Creek, John, whatever his name is. Yeah, I watched a documentary on him last night, 60 minutes. Apparently, someone accused him of raping her about 10, 15 years ago. Yeah. And it was only just now, recently, he had to go to court and prove his innocence, which he was able to do. Now, isn't that funny that someone accused him of raping people? Well, raping her, this woman, known to be a bit of a kind of like repulsive liar anyway. Probably trying to get money out of him. Deception, deceiving the court. She didn't win. He won. But he's saying, like, the things it's put him through, a lot of people have doubted him, a lot of people have, like, lost interest in him. A lot of, like, film industry is, like, not giving him no work. Which was a fucking shame, actually, because, like, he was only acting on that movie on Wolf Creek 1 and 2. But there was a video regarding the guys. I can't remember the original guy's name, but the one that they use on Wolf Creek is not the real name, because the real name was on the documentary I watched yesterday. Can't remember what it's called, his name, as I say, but the guy who done Wolf Creek 1 and 2 is in the process, in talks, in doing a Wolf Creek 3 movie, which I can't wait to see. So that'd be interested to be watching. Right, so where was the Wolf Creek murders? Where is Wolf Creek? What part of the world? Can you tell us? Yeah, tell us now. Where is Wolf Creek?
Worried. Solidarity. Yes.
How many murder victims was there at Wolf Creek? P. Is that it? Just the letter P? What? Do you want to do a P? Or do you just want to say P?
This.
Yeah, I won't be surprised. See, the thing is with ghost boxes, especially radio ones, swearing is banned from, radio stations. So if you hear anything swearing, then the spirits are actually making up the word from the broken up. What's the name?
Or
Fig. No, I've got dates in the cupboard. I normally buy dates, right?
That's the blue.
Packet of dates, couple of packets of dates. And I bought a couple last month and I was eating them. And I was sure as I went to pick up one, there was mash crap on it. So I threw the rest away and I still got a whole packet left in the fridge. I don't know if I want to eat them or not now. After seeing mouse shit in the first one. And I'm pretty sure it's mouse shit.
Overflow.
No, I'm going to put a proper radio on. Because this doesn't really give me much on this one.
On the bed.
Turn that off for me.
Those ups any.
Hello? I'll probably get me coop box. Put the old coopy box on for a little bit in a minute. I can never remember what microphone I'm using. If my mic goes funny and the sound goes off, let me know because I'll have to do it under the settings. I think it's set under the webcam one at the moment. Yeah, it's under the webcam one. Ride. What? What do you want to ride? You want to ride me, do you? Any sexy lady wants to ride me. Start queue.
Get rid of that wouldn't work.
Get rid of that rotten word, did he say? Come on, wait. I'll give you permission to swear. On me. Can you swear at me? We heard you swear earlier. Swear again. I think, did that say Laura or Lula? What's that? Wow. Wow what? What you wowing at? So where is Wolf Creek? Come on. What country? Metal. Well, we was talking about metal earlier, weren't we? Metal detecting magnificent.
It's more. Is there something?
Oh, good. Oh, good already, man. Eat? I'm going to eat later. I might eat some seafood later. Got my favourite prawns and shrimp.
My question feel like a.
With me.
Harry.
Harry. Hello, Harry. Can you say hello, Steve?
It is for a cup. Or Dad? Large party.
I want to ride my bicycle, my bicycle, my bicycle. Do you want to ride my bicycle? Fresh.
Achilles. Offensive lawn. It seems.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything you want to tell me?
There was a rest.
The requirements, yeah. Requirements of what?
Your future.
Flash. And sexual.
Oh, sexual. I'm sexual. Are you sexual? Ooh.
EDA.
Finger pushing.
I think they said Maggie.
Ariona.
Was an hour late. Budapest seems a wonderful place from the glimpse which I got of it from the train and the little I could walk through the streets.
Damn, the
I feared to go
fucking
very far
program's
from the
crashed.
station as we had.
Program just crashed. Anyway, let's put the coop box on. Army. We might put the Afterlight box back on again later, but not yet because it's crashed. Hello? So I'm not asking where she is or if she's deceased, but who went missing last week? Can you tell me the name of the person who went missing last week? In the London area. Who went missing in the London area last week? Can you give me the name? Say, that said fig as well. Said fig on the Afterlife box and fig on that one. Oh, do you like figs, don't you? Who is it? Can you tell me who Evelyn is? Who's Evelyn? Jane wants to know who Evelyn is.
What?
What's the weather going to be like tomorrow? Decent. Say decent. Is it going to be decent weather?
Church.
What did I do today? Tell me what I did today.
You went.
I did two things today. Tell me one what I did.
You know. is up.
Well, I've got a question for you, spirits, about a well-known German officer. How did Adolf Hitler die? How did Adolf Hitler die, or is he still alive?
What? No.
Knife. Did he slit his throat or something? How did Adolf Hitler die? Choice. What, did he pretend to die? Are you going to swear at me? Come on, say a swear word.
Makers.
Makers. I think it said makers. I think that said makers. No. Go on. Did Hitler really die in 1945? Did Adolf Hitler die in 1945? Yes or no? So you got to say yes or no. Did Adolf Hitler die in 1945?
Oh, yeah. No.
Is Adolf still alive? If he is, he's in his fucking hundreds. Interact this way. Come on, spirits, use the white noise, broken up words, the static to make words, communicate. It's easy. I think they said deep, then body. Under 30, yeah. Well, a lot of people, you know, there was a woman who was 120 not long ago, world record, who was still alive. Nap? Yeah, I could do with a nap. But I'm going to try and stay awake until at least 10, 11 o'clock, then go to bed early. So I need to get up and start sort this room out a bit. Well, apparently there's a theory that he's in that fucking underground city that he built over what was it, over in Iceland or South Pole, North Pole, what the fuck it was. Secret underground Nazi bunker. Well, it's not a bunker, it's like a mini city. They're getting ready and training up for the next World War. So is there time in Spirit World? Do you have 24 hours still, or is there no time at all? Do all spirits cross over? Or do some stay limbo? Some go to hell? What? God, really good. Can I'm not staying on much longer because I'm getting tired now. I thought I heard it say rate. Did you say rate? Yes. Who was rate? Who got rate?
I don't.
Is there any spirits from the local cemetery here? Yes or no? Any spirits from the local cemeteries around? So if you're here, say yes or no. Oh, Kane, yes. So that's it, Kane, yes. What cemetery you come from? The big one or the Jewish one?
Look, you got to
look at what?
Now.
What am I to look at? Take this out. Go for a quick thing. Oh, shoot.
You try. That's it. Okay. Thing. Right. Just the lovely. This 4. You. She's reading. First. And then so suppose
toilet knob makes a noise. Well, it's not the toilet, it's the pipes.
John,
Right, listen. Did Alicia Lamb, was her death an accident or was she murdered? Was she killed? That's Alicia Lamb. Was she murdered or was her death an accident? Oh, there we go. Fucking stops.
See. Point.
Kind of waiting. Was Alicia Lamb death an accident or was she murdered? Was she killed?
Answer.
Death. Yeah, what about death? Was she murdered or accident?
Oh.
Right, thanks, spirits. That's it. Turn it off. Thanks for communicating with us. I'm going to close it down a minute, yeah? Probably talk to you again on Sunday, if I remember. If I'm strong enough and willing to do a stream on Sunday. So, heard a few things, yeah, but nothing major. So I didn't want to try and communicate with that Sarah female because she may still be alive. We don't know. Hopefully, for her parents' sake, she is. Yeah, I think I'll go and watch a movie in a minute. Probably get something to eat first. Get some seafood down my gut. I was going to buy chicken thighs today, but they've gone up in price. They're like £3 now for 4 pieces. Used to be like $2.65. So I didn't buy too much. All I spent £40 anyway, but it's because the cost of living's gone up again. Wait till April, it'll be up even more then. Right, well, I've been on for about an hour and a half, so I'm going to go and get something to eat. And I'll catch you on the next one in a couple of days' time, possibly Sunday. All right, thanks for everyone coming on. And keep safe, be safe. Keep away from the hate and the drama, like I am. Respect each other. Show that love, compassion, and friendship towards each other. And I'll see you later on.